This is lesson 6, and I'm going to talk about curtain walls here, how they're different from typical basic walls in Revit, which host doors, and when you place a door in a basic wall, it creates an opening for the door. Curtain walls are different. Let me pull up a photograph. That has a curtain wall with a door in it. Do I have one such photograph? So, the Samia building, Suffolk University, and we have the architects who put this together. We'll talk about this building. So what you're looking at here is basically the enclosure, wherever you see a system that's largely transparent, this is what's called a curtain wall, and it's different from basic wall in that it is a grid of vertical and horizontal divisions that are mullions in which panels, glazing panels, transparent or opaque, are placed. So you need to take that division and divide it up into parts, right? And here you can see why I used a full height windows to model that. So this is the architect's version of the building. The openings in the building are more or less full height. Let me pause. So we're looking at some of the documentation from MBBJ that is showing. This is an exterior facade. The curtain wall encloses the entire stairwell here, right? So let's see if we can understand how that works in terms of modeling. Go to our 3D view. Let's rename this 3D shaded. No AutoCAD. So imagine that wall extended as it does here in this drawing, in this picture, all the entire height of the building. So let's establish those levels in elevation and do that. Level 5. create similar. Let's create a bunch of these. I'm going downwards, even though we're not. And let's look at an elevation drawing. So 5th floor, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, every floor going downwards, 3rd to the 2nd, except for between the 2nd and the 1st and the basement or different elevations. So it's 12.6. Below each of these. Let's annotate dimension. All right. That wants to be 12.6. And that's going to be level 4. Yes. That level wants to be 12.6. And this one's going to be level 3. These little labels are finicky. Yep, go ahead and name it. That one wants to be 12.6. And that one's going to be level 2. The next one is level 1, but that wants to be second to 13.6 and then 14.5.5. 13.6. So that one's going to be 13.6. And that one's going to be 14.5.5. 14.5. And that's going to be level 1. And that's going to be, this one's going to be basement. Level B. Right? Does that seem right? I'm not worried about the upper floors now. Let's go to our 3D view. So now we have other levels in our view. It's a level B. But let's say this curtain wall goes from level 1 to level 6. Let's say it wants to start at level 1. You see how that works? So that's the border of that curtain wall. Right? The stairwell is enclosed in there. Technically, I could take floor level on level 5, copy it to the clipboard, and paste it aligned to selected levels, and I'm going to paste it to level 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, because he is going to eventually go to the basement, right? So that's how that enclosure right? And if I were able to model the stair and then copy the stair from level 5 to 6 to levels 1 to 2, 2 to 3, etc., I'd be able to do the same thing. So let me save this out as lesson 6. It's more important that you understand the concept here, and then we'll talk about how you would modify the curtain wall. File save.